Did you know that about 8 million Americans suffer from an eating disorder, 7 million being women and 1 million being men, according to state.us.com, and half of Americans know somebody who have an eating disorder? Hello, my name is Alysia Santos, and today I'll be discussing the dangers of eating disorders among Americans. Eating disorders develop for a lot of reasons, one being a control mechanism. They feel like they don't have control over their lives because they were abused or suffered a traumatic event or for whatever reason. It can also be used as a coping mechanism. They suffered some kind of abuse, like I said, so they feel like they have to constantly control their weight and what they're eating and their calorie intake and all that stuff. And they have low self-esteem and confidence, so they feel like they're always fat. They look in the mirror, they constantly think that they're really obese. It's important to look for the eating disorder warning signs. According to somethingsfishy.org, you got to look for dramatic weight loss in a short span of time. If someone's dropping like 30 pounds in 1 month, that's obviously not healthy. Baggy clothes, they're constantly trying to cover up their weight because they think that they're fat, so it's better to wear something baggy because you can't really see it. Form-fitting things show that very well. Weight obsession, they're constantly weighing themselves, constantly talking about their weight, constantly saying that I lost 2 pounds, I gained 2 pounds, whatever. Obsession with calorie and fat intake, constantly looking at the ingredients and the nutrition table behind all the goods that you buy at like supermarkets and stuff. Obsession with continuous exercise, they're constantly over-exercising to burn those calories, the little calories that they're already eating, so it's basically like they're intaking nothing. More include frequent bathroom trips after large meals, visible self-starvation, if you could like see their ribs or they just look really bony, use of diet pills and laxatives, fear of eating around others because they feel like other people will judge them for the amount that they're eating or not eating. Today I'm going to talk about 2 of the most common eating disorders, one being anorexia nervosa. This is mostly common among models in the fashion industry because it's constantly a competition to see who's the skinniest and who looks the best in what. It's now coming out that plus-size models are becoming more a part of the fashion industry, but it's always been more about the skinny girls. It's basically weight loss, often due to excessive dieting and exercising. Like I said, you're eating a little bit, so you're burning it all off while you're exercising. Starvation, you're never thin enough, you just feel like you're always fat. It's a psychological thing, so when you look in the mirror, you always feel like you're always fat and you're never thin enough. And that's according to webmd.com. I had a friend who suffered from anorexia, and she got help, and her parents helped her out, and she ended up getting counseling, and she's doing a lot better today. The second one is bulimia nervosa. It's binge and purging. It's basically consuming large quantities of food and then regurgitating it, usually with laxative diet pills or self-induced vomiting. And it's also a coping mechanism. People, again, go back to the control thing where you feel like you don't have control of your life, so you have to control your health and what you're eating and your exercise and your weight and all that stuff. It's important to get treatment. If you see somebody who's struggling with this, they need to get treatment ASAP because it's a very detrimental disease that eventually it could lead to death if it goes untreated. Get group therapy, counseling, support groups, get people who you know that have it that can help you get better because they've been through it as well. If it goes untreated, it can result in death. 90% of people from the ages of 12 to 25 have eating disorders, and anorexia has the highest premature mortality rate of physiological disorders. So it's important to look for the signs, and that's according to dosomething.org. I'm going to leave you guys with a quote by Victoria Principal. I believe that how you feel is very important to how you look. That healthy equals beautiful. Thank you.